Welcome back. So, I lied. It's not season finale just yet. My bad. Lost track of numbers and weeks. Thanksgiving break is around the corner, so
yeah.
Finale will be after that. We will be taking a break, so this should be coming out the Friday before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing coming out during Thanksgiving. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going home. So
yeah.
y'all ain't seeing me over that
We have the week off for college. We're not that dedicated, okay? Yeah. Let's just put that out there.
I love this show, but I'm not.
I have a life.
I'm not holding in the office.
As much as it doesn't seem like it to y'all, we do have lives.
Yes.
So, promise. Anyway, welcome back. I'm Quincy.
I'm Audrey.
We love a certain show.
One Piece.
But we also cover other anime.
For Delicious in Dungeon.
Apothecary Diaries.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Soul Leveling. We like to spiel.
Exactly.
Covering seasonal anime, this is Seasonal Spiels. So, what are we talking about today? Any ideas?
We're going over winter anime that are coming.
Yes. So
in the winter.
Yeah. So for 2026, the first season of anime, winter. I know it's weird to y'all because you think spring, summer, fall, winter. Y'all have been told lies throughout your lives. It starts with winter. Come on, people. It's January. It's winter time.
Exactly.
Let's be real. So anime has caught up and beaten the trend. Mm-hmm. So we'll talk about that, and then next week will be our finale episode. So stay tuned for that. Or not next week, but the next episode. Mm-hmm. I already explained. My bad. So looking at winter anime, I'm more hyped for that season than what we currently have.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably just as stacked as summer. Did I watch what summer had? No. But, I would say just as stacked, at least name-wise. To be fair, it's probably because a lot of, season 2s, returning, cores kind of thing. New shows? I'm sure there are good ones to anticipate. I could not spot them, except for I got one title that intrigued me as I was scrolling, and I was like, is this an isekai? Can't really tell. Sounds like a cool title. I'll mention it. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it's just sequels that I really saw that stood out to me. Mm-hmm. So.
Kind of how it is. Not every season, but to me at least, when I see returning names, I'm
they overshadow.
Yeah. New stuff can be good too, Sonda this season.
Yes, I wish I was watching it. Oh, it'd be so fitting for Christmas. I wish. No, I get you. I feel like with 2024, we had the benefit of having so many big new shows.
Yeah.
That were good.
Right.
Whereas I feel like, I feel like that's usually more staggered. 2024 was an odd year where I feel like we had so many new shows that took over returning shows, whereas usually it's not the case.
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite. Right. Mm-hmm. And it probably helped that they were kind of spaced out pretty evenly to get their own spotlight.
Yeah.
And obviously some are coming back, which we'll mention from 2024. So, do you want to start off?
The first one that's coming back that at least is on the list is Free Rin Season 2 is coming in winter. I
don't know if y'all can tell how happy I am.
Which I'm excited, but I have not watched Season 1, so.
I cannot highly recommend it enough. It does everything a story, a fantasy story should do right.
Okay.
It has a couple gags, but it's not too fan service.
Okay.
The fact that there's so many fan service memes about Frieren does not reflect at all what the tone of the show is at all. 100%. Tonal dissonance right there. So I'm excited for season 2 for all y'all who are aware. So I will avoid spoilers in this case.
Okay. Can't
say I will avoid spoilers for other shows. My bad.
No, that's okay.
But for ones I care to not spoil, I'm just excited because I'm it's this is a compliment. Mm-hmm. It's pre-One Piece where you just don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. Now, there are times where I'm I don't know where they are, so I don't know how much progress they've actually made. They'll occasionally show the map, but I'm you show it so quickly and you don't show the distance very well, I don't think. In my opinion. Not that that's necessary. It's really about the journey. Yes and no. It's about the journey, but it's also yes, but I want to know how much more time I have because that's the point of the show, is to show how fleeting time can be, especially to an elf.
Right.
And interpersonal relationships like that. Anywho, highly recommend. Highly excited to get back. Madhouse cooked for season 1.
Yeah, I was gonna
so
say,
beautiful.
Even though I haven't seen the show, what I have seen of clips of it, I guess, it is a very beautiful looking anime.
They didn't have to go hard with the fighting. And they did. So good. So good, Madhouse. I feel there was this period where Madhouse just was not talked about as a studio because they didn't make great stuff. I feel maybe mid 2010s is when right after One Punch Man season 1 they kind of just weren't in the arena anymore, I guess, for big studios. And then you had the MAPPA, you had UFO Table really popping off. Not that they hadn't before, but like really taking over the limelight. And now Madhouse is back in the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, just like the lore that I have with Madhouse shows like Hunter x Hunter and One Punch Man is just really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't keep that much track. Don't take everything I say as like gospel, please. I just notice trends. Anywho, the next one. So this one I'm not kind of mixed on. So Jujutsu Kaisen's coming back.
Alex will love that. I'd probably cut this out, but Fridley will enjoy this segment.
No, leave it in, leave the lore in.
He will enjoy maybe talking about Gojo.
Dude, if JP were here, he would love it.
Yeah.
My mixed feelings. This is where some spoilers come in. Do you mind?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay.
Because I haven't finished season 2 and I don't... I mean,
here's my perspective. Season 2, Shibuya, peak. It's the best JJK will ever be. From my perspective. I'm not that deep into it, right? So from my perspective, because here's the funny thing, guys. I have finished the manga. I've read everything except... I don't want to spoil too much, but like a little bit into this upcoming season, then I dropped it for essentially the entire arc is called Culling Game, essentially for the entire Culling Game. And then I picked it back up with spoilers turn off now. Cool. I picked it back up when Gojo came back.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Which was technically post-Culling Game. So all these new characters and stuff that people were like talking about, oh, well he could take Sukuna and if Gojo could like hold him, and I'm like, who are these people? I couldn't tell you. But it's like, I have this thing where it's like, I'm sure the Culling Game was good, but you took away Gojo. Is there anything more that I need to say? Like, I just mean the fact that, like, I don't mind that Gojo's gone. I can understand needing a vehicle, not even a vehicle, but, like, a way to... Because, obviously, I don't want to say it's just a pure plot device, because Gojo being gone is significant, right? That's in this story. Like, that's the whole point. But also, as a plot device, I understand having to remove the main source of good, shall I say. Like, good very loosely. I don't think he's that good of a person, but like the main powerful source of good has to be removed in order for the heroes to struggle and improve, right? I get that. However, I don't really know much about Kenjaku that's really compelling outside of Shibuya. Itadori's fun, sure. Wish we had more of Maki, but I'm sure that'll come with the Culling Game, but it's just like, it's just hard to follow these characters when I'm like so tepid towards them. They're not bad, but this show isn't about characters. Or if it is, I apologize, it's never given me that impression. It's about fights.
It maybe gave you like a little bit of that, because I would say that like this could be like technically sort of nostalgia bias, but I feel like season 1 like really gives you, I guess, well, it's setting up like the
it
story,
establishes the characters,
but like it kind of runs into the same, not the same problem, but like a similar problem as My Hero, where it like really like gives you a lot to work with in the early seasons. Like shows you character dynamics and stuff like that. It peaks
early on, and
then later on we're just doing not whatever, but it's like we're thrown into so much chaos that it's like, okay, how am I supposed to like care about every individual thing
and
going on?
It doesn't feel purposeful to the original point of the story.
Right.
Like, MHA was supposed to be about this underdog proving to be the best. Like, at its bare bones at the very beginning.
Yes.
No other context. It kind of loses sight of that.
Yeah.
I would also say similarly from JJK's setup of Itadori trying to find purpose in life and death.
Yeah.
And the people around him, and trying to live meaningfully through people and trying to give them meaningful deaths through this dystopia, essentially, that he's thrust into.
Right.
That kind of loses sight for me, I think, around the Culling Game. It's not that, like, again, I know basically nothing because I literally just dropped before it in the manga, so I'm kind of in the dark once it actually starts. There's a little bit before that. I won't spoil that. It's basically everything in the trailer, to be honest with you, is like what happens before. But anyhow. And so my thing with it is, okay, I don't know much about it, but I still think at this point, it's just a free-for-all against Kenjaku, and I'm like, that could be compelling if it was Sukuna.
True.
I don't think you have to, like, here's why I say this. I know people don't like, I say no. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here.
No, it's okay.
I'm gonna spiel. So, a lot of the discourse is like, oh, Sukuna's like a Muzan, he's not very compelling. Guys, that's the point. He's supposed to be, like, curses are not supposed to be humans. They're supposed to be embodiments of negative energy.
Right.
That just do their own freaking thing. That's the point. You're literally supposed to be fighting monsters that have intelligence. It's like, sorry, bad example here. It's like demons and Frieren, guys. They're not supposed to be humane. They're just using intelligence against humanity. Like, that's the whole point. It's a monster that has learned intelligence to fight. Similar idea with, like, special grade curses, right? Like, they have intelligence to help them take advantage or have an advantage against sorcerers. That's my perspective on it. Would I have liked a backstory for Sukuna? little bit because they set up so much lore about him and never deliver. Spoilers, I guess. They never deliver on that.
Yeah.
In the manga. from what I know, if it happened in the Cullen game, couldn't tell you. But if it happened outside of it, didn't happen. But my problem with Kenjaku is it's like, I feel like he should have died in Shibuya. Like, I don't... I think it's... The reason I say this is because from what I can tell from the Cullen game, I don't understand why he did it. It's just like, again, I don't know much about it, but Kenjaku sets up this Cullen game to make Tengen... I know that's weird because you're probably going to think Tengen from Demon Slayer. It's not that Tengen, I promise. Tengen is like the one who has the barrier. He was from, like, Gojo's backstory, you know, he needed, like, the vessel to, like, reset himself. Or herself, or I don't know their gender, I'm sorry. Yeah. Because, like, every 400 years, I become... Because basically they're, like, their technique is so powerful, they've become a curse and lived after their lifespan. And to remain humane, they have to absorb a new human vessel. Otherwise, they become a true curse and become an enemy of humanity.
Right.
So, obviously that kind of happened.
Yeah.
Like, not having the vessel from, you know, Gojo's backstory, Rico... Is it Rico? I think so. We're gonna go with it. Rika.
Yeah.
Yes, I was close. Rika being killed by Choji, of course, didn't get absorbed. Not that she was going to, but, you know, conjecture. So that didn't help Tengen because, you know, happens once like every 400 years, or I'm sure my number's off, but whatever. Point is, it doesn't happen often. And so that already put a wrench in the plan. And apparently Kenjaku's goal in this Cullen game, sorry, spoilers, I guess I should have warned that.
It's fine.
Oh well. Sorry, I'm not going that deep in it, but Kenjaku's goal, from what I know, having not read it, I'm emphasizing this multiple times, please don't get at me for this, is to make Tengen a curse so all of Japan becomes cursed. I don't know. That's definitely not fully it, but that's like what I can recall.
Well, also, like, okay, I've read less than you have, so this could be nothing. But, like, even to me, it seems like, why is there such an... Like, definitely... They need to take down Kenjaku, but the story, the way it's set up, seems like it's leading to, like... Sukuna.
Yeah, it's cause,
so why are we
focused... It's because, spoilers, when Gojo comes back, who is he fighting? Sukuna.
Right.
Kenjaku's, like, also there, but, like, not the main guy.
Like, Kenjaku definitely, like, has...
I guess...
Like,
he's, like...
There needs to be some focus on him, but not, like...
He's like a Shigaraki. I would say Sukuna is, like, Overhaul.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, in the fact that he's the peak antagonist for JJK. Now, do I think that final battle is handled well? No. But I still think he was the best antagonist. Or I guess maybe Mahito is up there too. But point is, Shigaraki, you know, I'm saying this in the fact that I don't find Shigaraki compelling after, like, he becomes, what is it, like, frick, man. After he can, like, what's the guy? Redestro. After Redestro is like, oh my god, you're the new gospel of hatred or whatever. And he destroys the city in the vigilante, not the vigilante, in the villain academia part. Yeah. That was the best part, and then I dropped it because it didn't hold up for me, as you all know in the lore of my watching.
I just don't like the way. I'm not gonna get into it. I
don't
like
fine.
the way that my hero treats Shigaraki at the end. But
so
it's fine.
That's why I'm going with my comparison. Is like Kenjaku has been set up as, like, you know, the impersonator of Choso's father who, like, impregnated, you know, the Kamo woman and made half curses a thing, and, like, and apparently was Itadori's mom.
Yeah,
or something.
I didn't know that about the
story.
Again,
sorry if you didn't already know, spoiler territory. So it's like, there is something there to make him, like, truly evil and worse than Sukuna. But it's this Cullen game.
Yeah.
Okay. He was the main reason Megami's sister is in a coma. Cool. That's it?
Yeah.
But you're not gonna build upon the clear antagonistic feelings you could have the main trio against this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, if it weren't for all of his machinations, Nobara wouldn't be in a coma. If it weren't for all his machinations, Megami's sister wouldn't be in a coma. If it weren't for all his machinations, each story would be non-existent. So, like, there's so much there, there's more connections than just Sukuna, who is only really there for mainly Itadori.
Yeah.
You know he has something with Megami.
He's like an antagonist by proxy.
Yes. Perfectly said. Whereas Kenjaku has kind of, like, been built into it to do nothing. I say this with full spoilers, but this just proves my point further. Do any of the main three end up defeating him? No, it's some random guy who got sorcerer powers from the Cullen game that he invented. Oh. So I kind of like that. It's like, oh, you know, I can't think of the phrase now. Just went away. But, like, you created your own downfall kind of thing. I think that's poetic for Kenjaku, but I'm still frustrated because you had so much there you could have worked with, and you chose
this.
not to.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I'm like, I'm lukewarm, I guess, on the Kong game. I'm excited to see up to the Kong game animated. Okay, that's not even true. The trailer depicts Yuta and Yuji fighting. Mm-hmm. I'm not even there for that. Again, spoilers already. I'm there to see Maki massacre her family, which comes right after that.
Yeah,
that's what I need to see. Mm-hmm. Now I'm excited to see the fights. Maba cooks. I'm also not excited to see the fights because did y'all know the amount of time between the last season, Shibuya, and this one, same amount of time as the first and second, and guess how many animators were dying in the second season? They were like drowning in overwork. Yeah. I'm like, y'all aren't gonna give them more time? Do you have more people? Do you at least let them go home? Like, I'm like...
Yeah.
So that's that. Let's move on.
The third one that we have coming back is the reboot of Trigun called Trigun, or the first one was Stampede, the season that's coming out in the winter is Trigun Stargaze. So, like, season 2 of Stampede, I guess. And I'm excited for it's not, so, like, the interesting thing about Trigun to me is that, Stampede and I guess Stargaze 2 are adaptations of the manga, obviously, but, like, they definitely, I don't know how to explain it. Like, some of the things in Stampede, like, looking back, like, I did enjoy that season, don't get me wrong, but, like, there are definitely parts of it where I'm like, oh, like, and also, like, they changed some stuff, which is not inherently a bad thing, but, like, the stuff that they do kind of, like, change is interesting to me, where I'm like, why are we, like, I can't, the one example that I can think of that actually is really annoying to me is, Elendira Crimson Nail is, like, one of the, what do they call them? There's a name for them, but there are, like, a bunch of antagonists in that story. It's a whole thing. And she's one of them, and in the manga, she's, like, not focused on, like, a ton, but she's definitely, like, an imposing character. I think it's implied also in the manga that she's transgender, which is really cool. And in the anime, when she first appears in the first season, she's just, like, made into, like, a child character.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
I'm like, what? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, the story itself being not summarized, but, like, being, sort of compacted into, like, 12 episodes, because obviously, like, if we were fully adapting it, it would be longer.
Yes.
So, like, it being kind of compacted and changing stuff around is, like, fine, but the stuff that they do change around is, like, interesting.
It's, like,
to me.
is it, like hit or miss?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, either way, Stargaze is gonna be kind of cool at I'm interested to see where they go with it, because, what's also interesting about Stampede is that it's supposed to be kind of, like, before the manga starts, almost, because the manga is, like, mostly, barring, this is also a whole thing, there's, like, the manga is split up into Trigun, which is, like, 2 volumes, and then Trigun Maximum is, like, the rest of the story.
Sure.
There's lore behind why that happens, I don't know, but basically, like, Stampede is the adaptation of Trigun, and Stargaze is going to be, like, Maximum, like, the rest of it. So, like, Stampede is kind of before the main story takes place, and so it's interesting, like, what they adapt there. And so I'm, like, excited to see what they do for Stargaze, because it's, like, after, there's, like, a, I think it's 2 years?
Time skip.
Yeah, there's, like, a time skip after the ending of the first season. You get to see, like, where, because the first season ends off in, you're probably not gonna get this, but, like, in the destruction of July.
Sure.
And also the killing of Knives, which I'm kind of, actually, I know how this happens, but I'm interested to see, like, what they do in the anime for it, because it very much, like, at the end of the anime season, at least, it's very much like, how is he gonna, because I know that spoiler alert, he does come back.
Okay.
And I kind of don't know how, because, like, the way that they kill him off is very, like, there's no way. You know what I mean? Like, he bursts into flames.
Like a One Piece step. Yeah. Like Pell.
Yeah, like
Gosh,
Pell.
Live action needs to kill Pell, otherwise they will never do it right.
But, like, stuff like that, like, Stargaze, I'm excited at least to see, like, there's a character from the manga, Millie, who's gonna be showing up, in that season, and, like, she's just a good character. I love her.
Cool.
And it'll be nice to see her, but yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm intrigued, but I'm cautiously intrigued.
That's fair.
It's like, my feelings on it are weird, because, like, some of the changes they make, I'm fine with, and some of the, like, ways that they adapt the original story, like, obviously you can change stuff and it's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know, because also Stargaze is supposed to be the end of the story, and so they're adapting, like, so many manga volumes in, like, what I assume is going to be 12 episodes, like the first season. And so I don't know how that's gonna work.
That kind of sounds like they're just doing the beginning, skip the middle, and go to the end.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, a little bit. That's why I'm like, I'm excited to see these characters come back, but I don't, like, story-wise, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, so, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Not even seeing it, I'm also baffled.
Right. I mean, either way, I'm excited to see Johnny Young Bosch come back to voice Vash again. That'll be fun. And, like, the characters themselves, like, the dynamics is cool, too. I'm just like,
no,
story,
that's fine.
I don't know.
No, I kind of... Okay, this is not really what I'm going to probably be watching. Mm-hmm. I did watch the first season of Hell's Paradise, which is coming back second season for Winter Anime. I was going to mention it later, but it kind of ties into what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think I would watch it if I cared about the characters more.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care about the plot. It's kind of like it's both all over the place and not. Like, it's a very straightforward plot, but the setting and, like, the power system and everything that's happening is just really weird.
Yeah.
And that's coming from me. Like, it feels like unstructured weirdness. Mm-hmm. Like, I like chaos as much as the next person, but it's different when it feels purposely written to be chaos. And maybe it's because it was just for the first season and there wasn't much there. I don't know. But so I am intrigued I was intrigued where we ended, but it also lost me because, spoilers, at the end of the first season, Gabby Morrow had some sort of amnesia.
Oh.
And I'm like,
that's always fun.
And I'm like, did we need to?
You're right.
We sure this is the plot choice you want? We just had all this character development, and now you're saying he had his amnesia from, like, all the way back at the start? Mm-hmm. So he's acting like the same person he started as? Like, are you kidding me? What was the point of the development?
Right.
So that's also part of why I'm not going to pick it back up. But, like, if you just put your main character in an amnesia trope, he's my least favorite character. And yet he's also somehow one of the most capable. It's frustrating to watch in that regard. So, no shame if you like it. I finished the season, so that's more than I can say for my Chainsaw Man appeal. And that's technically, I would probably say, it's a better show.
Fair.
But anywho, so the last one I actually played a lot. And I really, 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 just like Freerin, like, I know I shouldn't say gushed. I know I kind of, like, implied, maybe, by my my JJK rant, that I really like it. Definitely not as much as Freerin in this next one. I just had to get all the confusion out there over the season that's upcoming, and my well wishes for the MAPPA employees. So this next one is probably my most anticipated, more so than Freerin, because I just love it so much. Medalist is coming back, guys.
Let's go.
So hype. As someone who has not caught up with the manga, but caught up with the volumes of the manga they own, so freaking good. Oh, I love ice skating, guys. I love manga. Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I really hope this series continues to keep an anime and gets more budget, because, like, I do think season 1 was good, but the art and, like, the detail in the manga versus the adaptation, there was some cut out, and I understand why.
Yeah.
There's only so much information you can give before it overloads someone watching a show and just becomes like an audio novel, you know?
Yeah.
So I understand why they had come to some of that out. And, like, I think the CGI was actually really, really well done. It's actually the fact that they probably had to put so much money into making that good that they couldn't put money into, like, the normal hand-drawn. Right. And the art in the manga is so good.
Yeah.
But I am so thrilled it's coming back. I need to keep going because of what I've read. I think this next competition that Inori's going to be in is my favorite one.
Ooh.
For her, not for the plot, but just for me enjoying her as a figure skater. And then I don't know how far they're going to get, because I think the first season, I don't even know if it got through the first 3 volumes or not, actually. Anyway, there's like 11 volumes or something, 12, something like that out right now. So there's plenty to work with. But I'm thinking, because, like, just obviously spoilers, competitions in figure skating, who knew? So there's going to be more competitions than just the ones we had. Sorry if that was a spoiler somehow.
Yeah.
Art imitates
I'm
life.
So offended. I haven't seen.
You haven't seen sports ever? Like, do you not know how? Anyway, that's sorry. Don't mean to be that patronizing, but so my only thing is the competition after that is pretty decently big. And I'm wondering if they're going to be able to adapt that plus the next one in 13 episodes, if they do another 13 batch. Otherwise, I'm wondering if they'll cut it off right before then, because there is a good amount of like training and stuff before that I think they could fit. I don't even know if it would take up 12 episodes of the thing. I don't know. I'm very enthused, and now but I'm also like curious how they're gonna pace it.
Yeah.
For like, because the first season was 13 episodes, which I was pleasantly surprised by. Don't get me wrong. I would love another 13. I would take another 26 if you had 26 ready. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil too much, but guys, like I highly recommend Medalist if you're craving some sort of sports anime, some sort of feel good anime with children who are not stupid or catered to be super cute like Anya. No hate, just like I like when it's more than just the kid is a kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
And not that Anya does a bad job of that, but she is a kid. Like they do like it's kind of the point of Spy Family is to make her really cute and appealing. Anyway, but I feel like Medalist, because there's like it focuses around like Inori during figure skating, and where your competitors are going to be obviously other children your age who are also really good at figure skating. It just works better.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I also just love her dynamic with Tsukasa.
Yeah, I need to finish season 1 because I am excited for season 2, but I need to finish the first one first. I mean, even what
so
I have
good.
seen of it, it deserves.
It just gets better.
2. Yeah,
it just gets better. Anyway, yeah, so that Fear and I won't spoil because I really want y'all to watch it. I couldn't care less about JJK. I was spoiling that. And you probably wouldn't even understand what I was saying anyway if you weren't in the know. So there's that.
Yeah, and Stargaze, I'm like, I don't know, we'll see.
It's
we'll
kind
see.
of, yeah, I feel that. I feel like, yeah, adaptations do be like that sometimes where you're like, I hope this is done well.
Yeah.
And you start watching it and you're like, maybe not.
Right. Because there are things in season 1 that I already am like, on. So.
Yeah, I would say that's like my current One Punch Man feelings. And it's not even like, I was about to say it's not like the adaptation is bad, but it's like, it's not bad for like what Bandai has forced upon JC staff.
Right.
Because I know they could have done better, as seen in season 2. They weren't allowed to.
Right.
And like, so there is that, but it also like, there is some interesting choices with their pacing, but that's neither here nor there. So, that's what we really want to talk about for Winter Anime, except for just to mention some other big names coming back next season that pretty sure neither of us are going to be watching, but they're big enough. Fire Force is coming back. Core, whatever started, whatever season started this year.
It's all
Oshinoko is coming back. That's a thing, I guess.
Yeah, I saw like a reaction to the first. Oh, because it's not season 1, but they made like a movie out of it. And I think continued.
Well, there's 2 seasons already.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a movie too?
Something like that. Or it might be similar to like Solo Leveling's movie where they like
recap. I see.
So I saw like some.
Yeah, I know JJK is doing a movie of the first 2 episodes of Culling Game, and I'm like, why? I can just wait.
Right.
Like, I'm not paying you money.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not giving me like a canon movie, so. Yeah, I'm calling out studios that are doing that now. Demon Slayer.
So it's like an interest. I don't know. Like the premise of Oshinoko is cool, but
really.
Kind of. I mean, well, maybe not.
Sorry.
Maybe not the premise, but like the topic. They're going into like the way that idol culture is like so prevalent.
That I agree with. When you said premise, I was like,
the premise is crazy.
You want to be a doctor reincarnated as the baby of the idol you were a doctor for? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like the topic that they're trying to explore is cool, but the execution is crazy.
The execution is
so I know of season 1, but I'm not.
I think season 2 is acclaimed as well.
Yeah,
this is coming from my limited knowledge, so don't trust that word. Acclaimed is probably too high of a word too. Probably too grandiose.
It's at least like liked enough.
Liked.
Yeah.
Yes. Clearly liked enough.
Right.
And then the only other one that's coming back that I guess is something is MHA Vigilantes. I couldn't even finish the first season.
I don't think I started the first season, which is weird because like I probably should because I remember when I started reading Vigilantes, I ended up liking it a little bit more.
You know what's funny?
But I didn't get that far.
I made it like 2 more episodes past where I dropped it in the manga, so I don't think it's that good.
Yeah,
like
fair.
I think. You know what's really funny? So technically, I would say Vigilantes has a better setup than MHA.
Fair.
But it does not. It has the similar problem where it doesn't deliver well on that.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
I'm like, at this point, if you're not having like Aizawa, why am I watching this show?
Right.
And like, I dropped it, and then I heard Aizawa's in this episode, and I picked it up. I was like, oh, nope, can't, because he's like, spoilers, wrapping some slime monster, and I'm like,
oh.
I made the face because the animation of it looks like an excretion of some sort, and it's not very good to look at.
Oh, gross.
So don't recommend.
Yeah.
And so the other thing, so I tried to find a new anime that seemed interesting. Like, I tried to at least mention some sort of new anime that I find that I could potentially watch. Have I delivered all the time? No.
Okay.
I try my best, but like sometimes when you just scroll and you can't tell other than like looking at a cover if you want to read something, right? Like, this is worse than the book, because at least a book has a summary. I would have to click on the cover to open the summary. I can't just flip it over like a book. I can. Guys, they just look all the same. They look like isekai. Like,
yeah.
Even the ones that don't have a very flattering first sentence if you click on it. I'm like, I think I was interested in, like, this one was called Darwin something, and I was like, oh, Darwin? Like, evolutionary? Are we, like, going to some drama? Open it up. It has, like, a chimp human, and I'm like, what are we doing? Back up.
Oh, okay.
And so I left
Yeah.
and kept scrolling.
Fair.
It's the only one that I got to that had an interesting premise. I did read the summary, but it was, like, 20 minutes ago, and I've already forgotten what it said. And this could also be an isekai. I generally don't know. But the name intrigued me. Sentenced to be a Hero. I was like, oh.
Yeah, interesting.
And apparently, from what I can very vaguely recall, because I read this once and I've already technically forgotten it, is this guy sentenced to prison, and then they're like, hey, you know what? We're fighting the Demon King. We'll make you a hero, because apparently heroes in this world are just ex-convicts forced to fight the Demon King on the front, in his army on the front line. And then if they die, they just get I don't want to say resummoned or reincarnated, but like they get brought back to life.
Oh, okay. Revived?
Revived!
Yeah.
Thank you! I was like, that's a word.
You're right.
Revived. Just so you send out the different ones again. And I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. It sounds like kind of like... I don't like doing hero stuff every season because it can get really monotonous. Even doing like interesting things like this. But what I find myself intrigued by is how this system came to be. I don't know if the show will explore it, but I'll try and see. It could definitely not explore it, and I'll be sad, but... I don't even know if I'll watch it. It just sounded intriguing. I don't even know if that's actually what the premise is. It's just what I remember reading.
Yeah.
Could have made half of that up.
It sounds interesting enough, at least.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I probably won't end up watching it.
It's okay.
Here's because time, but...
Here are the 3 shows you should watch next season. Ready? Fearin'. Medalist. And I don't know, go watch the Darwin one. I don't know. Trigon Star Rays is probably better than that. But no,
maybe we'll see.
Maybe. But definitely Medalist and Fearin' are like the top 2 if you want good anime, let's put it that way. I you know, it's self-serving sometimes. Sometimes you just want to watch slop. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if you don't, and I guess JJK is good enough. Again, my personal opinion is the best arc is Shibuya.
Fair.
Haven't not read the Kung game. I still stand by that. So,
yeah.
You know.
That's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Sorry, I could have just...
No, it's okay.
You came over JJK rant than anything.
No, hey, I mean, like, yeah, I could... the problem with, like, Stargaze is that I don't remember enough about Stampede to
I was
like,
not remembering much of JJK either. I was like, I don't know if this is it. Like, I couldn't remember half of it. It's fine. That's what we're here to do, is just talk.
Exactly. But yeah, that's...
I would like to say that's what we get paid to do, but we don't get paid to do this.
Yeah, this is all for free.
Yeah, it's for y'all. That's pretty much it for Winter Anime. Next episode will be the season finale.
Yes.
No spoilers, but if you want to check us out, I highly recommend, especially because it's the only thing, it's the only... I don't want to not spoil this. It's going to be a very unique finale that we can only do this finale season, even though we do plan to come back for one final show before, unfortunately, I graduate.
Yeah,
and you do
me
too.
too.
I don't know why I said that separately. We graduate.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, that's over. But, you know, we'll still have another season, hopefully, in the spring. Most likely, I can't see. Why not?
Yeah.
So anyway, but highly recommend. I know we will be missing a week, but please stay tuned for our finale episode in December. And for SGTV, we are Seasonal Spiels. Cool.